Hello everybody, I'm NightCirc and welcome to episode 6 of our Minecraft 1.19 survival let's play series. In our last episode, we got a villager breeder going, as well as starting a villager trading hall. We also got some work done on our XP farm and on our mineshaft. Now, I did go ahead and set up some of the trades for our villagers. Here are our farmers that do buy carrots for emeralds and buy pumpkins for emeralds. And then Fletcher's right here buy sticks for emeralds, which is extremely useful. And then I got a bunch of librarians going. Now this librarian has infinity. I already did get infinity. We only needed one infinity book. And someone did tell me that if the villager does have a bed, I can break this and it will reset the enchantment for them. So I will try that with this villager just because infinity is something you only need once. Also, luckily got a mending villager. I already did buy one mending book, but we will be needing many more mending books. So we got very lucky with this villager. Right here we have a silk touch villager. We got a fire protection 3 villager and a sharpness 5 villager. This villager, I still do not have anything yet. It's projectile protection 4, so I wasn't going to re-roll it because I didn't know if I wanted that or not. Now we still do have 2 open spaces, 4 more villagers. I might make them librarians. Let me know what you think I should do with these 2 extra villagers. Also, I might use a bed and reset the sharpness 5 villager because we only will need that one time for our sword. There were also a lot of comments telling me that if I tint the glass using amethyst, light will not get through, so that is what I did. We now have a tinted window that we used amethyst for, so now light does not get into our skeleton XP farm. I will be doing a lot more trading after we get some more emeralds and level up some of these villagers, especially some of these villagers like the toolsmith or like the weaponsmith. And today we are going to be building an underground village. This is a project I've wanted to do since I found this cave, and I am definitely ready to clear out all of this area down here and make it into an entire village with some farms, some houses, and of course villagers. So let's first get started by clearing out all of this area right here. Before we get into that, I do want to put mending on our workhorse pickaxe, just because this is the pickaxe we are going to use to dig out all of the area down there. And it would be nice to not have to keep repairing it with diamonds and instead just put mending on. There we go. Now I will be able to get mending on all of our tools and armor eventually, just because we do have that villager. And you know what? Now that I think of it, what we can actually do is combine our efficiency 4, unbreaking 3, fortune 3 pickaxe with our workhorse pickaxe. Originally, I did not want to use this pickaxe just to mine out a bunch of area, but since we can now have mending with it, we will not have to worry about our pickaxe breaking. 33 to get mending, fortune 3, and efficiency 5, along with our unbreaking 3. I'm going to go get those 3 more levels, and then I will be back to get that enchantment. There we go. We will now combine the 2 pickaxes, and whenever the durability gets low, I will just head back over to our XP farm and heal our pickaxe up. Efficiency 5, unbreaking 3, fortune 3, and mending. Also, I do want to give an update on our helmets and on our boots. So with our diamond helmet, we have respiration 3 and aqua affinity. Both of those enchantments are from books that we got in a previous episode. And on our boots, we have soul speed 1, just another enchanted book that we got from a previous episode. Eventually, feather falling will be super nice to get. Now that we have our pickaxe ready to go, let's dig out all of this area right here. Now that we have the entire bottom area all cleared out, it is time for us to start working on building our villager houses. Now we have this massive wide open area wrapping all the way around here, going down into a bit of a lower area, and then you can also go back up this direction. I will be cleaning some areas up like the outside over there and this top part right here. Once we're able to get moss blocks, we can make this area look so much better. And also, as you can see, I left this area open right here, and that is because right there I want to make a statue or a little village monument off of an idea that one of you can give me. So if you know any build idea that I can do right here as a little monument or a little statue that I can do for kind of the center of our underground village, please be sure to let me know down in the comments. We also have so much space left in our cave. Right now, I think I will just fence this area off. Down in the future, when we want to expand our base and need more space to build, this is a massive cave. Before we get to working on our villager houses, I do want to place a bed in here and see if I can re-roll this villager, because we only need one infinity book and we have that. Okay, he has the bed, he's sleeping now. I'm going to break that. Now I think when we wake up in the next morning, he will lose his infinity trade. And it doesn't look like he actually lost the trade. So it looks like once you trade, they're locked in that. I'll just leave the bed in there and I'll let him free roam, and in the night he'll come back and go to sleep himself. I'm going to grab some wheat, and if I happen to come across some cows, I will collect them. But we need a bunch of wood to get started on this village. Also, an update on my axe. I do have efficiency 5 on my axe. I did enchant 2 diamond axes sometime in our last episode, and both of them got efficiency 4. So I just combined the 2 axes to get efficiency 5, which has been incredibly useful for me because I have been trading a lot of sticks for emeralds. So I've been up here quite a lot getting wood. We now have 4 stacks of dark oak and 5 stacks of spruce. I do hope this is enough. I also have a ton of deep slate that we can use for our village. But first, let's go to sleep and then go look for just 2 cows to start our cow farm. There we go. Our base is way over there, and these are the first cows that I've come across. And there are quite a lot of cows over here. Now it's starting to make sense why there were no cows anywhere else. Aww. Here we go. Go down! What the heck? Get down. I didn't even know they could climb. Get down, please. Please. Oh my gosh. Okay, now that we got the 2 cows, which was way more difficult than it should have been, let's get down to where our farms are at and work on making a cow farm. Okay. Oh, they were trying to get some XP. I'm just going to wall them in like this. I am going to get some cobblestone and fences and kind of do what I did right there, but I will do that right here. And our cow farm has officially started. There we go. Let's knock this little pathway out. And before the episode ends, I will come back and make an actual wall for the cow farm. Now let's get working on building a bunch of different houses and getting this village started. This is what we got for our first villager home. I'm going to go through and make each building, and then afterwards I will go through and add glass and doors and do the inside. But first, I got a bunch of different little house designs that I want to add throughout this entire open area. Okay, each building for this underground village is now complete. In total, we have 7 different buildings, all different shapes and sizes, and I just used wood and deep slate. But I used the wood and deep slate in different places and used multiple types of wood and multiple types of deep slate to make every house look not the same, but they are all still similar. And now what I want to go through is go through and make a path connecting each of the houses and make a spot to make like little gardens and also just decorate all around the outside of our village. So let's get working on that. Afterwards, we will have to work on the interior of each house and then transport the villagers down here. Our underground village is now complete. We have 7 different houses, and then all around in the area, I bone milled the grass, added some flowers, added these little light post trees. I really like the way these actually came out. Also, for lighting along the pathway, I just did some fences with a lantern on top. I think that was just a very simple way of doing lighting, and it looks much better than just having a torch on the ground. Each house does have stuff in it. I gave each house a crafting table, a furnace, a chest, and a bed. I didn't really decorate the interior because we will never ever be going on the inside of the houses, and these villagers are not going to be trading with us, so I don't see the point in giving them an amazing interior. I do really like what we got going. We got villagers all around. I added 3 different farms like this, and they just have like potatoes, carrots, and wheat. And I do gotta say, I really like this house. That wood stump is not connected to the house. It's a part of the wall, but just this house right here, I really like how it came out. And it's definitely a house I would like to do again sometime in the future. Please be sure to let me know what you think of our underground village. Again, this boulder right here will be cleared out, or at least look a lot better when I get an idea from one of you on what statue or monument or type of fountain you want me to build there. We'll be tearing this all apart or carving something out and just making that look a lot nice. I was going to make an automatic sugarcane farm, but you do need quite a lot of iron for that, and since I do not have the iron for that, I actually will not be making that in today's episode. But I do believe in our next episode we will be making an iron farm, so if you have an idea on what I should build around the iron farm, please be sure to let me know. Also, I want to thank you all so much for 3,000 subscribers. Each episode we are growing more and more, and it seriously does mean so much. I do want to apologize if this episode is a little short. Our last episode was only 13 minutes. I would like every episode in this series to be about 15 to 20 minutes, but last episode was only 13 minutes, and I don't know how long this one's going to be, but I am assuming it's going to be a little bit shorter, just because a lot of this episode was a time lapse, because there was so much digging and so much repetitive house building. Our last 2 episodes, I've spent the most time recording out of any of the previous episodes, but since a lot of it is time-lapse work, it just makes the episodes a lot shorter. That is going to be it for this episode. If you did enjoy, please consider subscribing and leaving a like if you have not done so already. If you have an idea on what I should do with the boulder behind me, please be sure to let me know. And if you have an idea on what I should build for our iron farm, please be sure to let me know. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in my next video.